Aztecs, Mayans, and Incas, by Joey Monroe. Location: all three of these civilizations were located in the Western Hemisphere. The Aztec were located in central Mexico. The Mayans were located on the Yucatan Peninsula and Central America. The Inca were located in South America. Aztec history: the Aztec are thought to have been hunter-gatherers before they settled down at their capital. The Aztecs supported their empire by growing the following crops: corn, beans, squashes, potatoes, tomatoes, and avocados. They also supported their empire by hunting the local game around their capital. The Aztecs also had an extensive military, which helped them further expand their borders. Even though the Aztec had an extensive military, they later fell to the Spanish Empire in 1521 BCE. Aztec culture: the Aztecs were religious and worshipped their own gods, for which they built temples for. The Aztecs has a very strict caste system, much like India today. The Aztec followed two calendars. One was solar-based and one was ritual-based. The solar one had 365 days in it, and the ritual-based one had 260 days in it. Aztecs Capital: the Aztecs' capital was Tenochtitlan. Tenochtitlan was a city on an island. Their capital had more than 100,000 inhabitants, along with elaborate temples, gardens, palaces, and zoos. Aztec Education: the Aztecs had their own language and were very highly educated in astronomy and mathematics. With the Aztecs being highly versed in both of these fields, they were able to create a highly accurate calendar. They also had vast trade networks, almost on par with trade networks in Europe. They were a heavily agricultural-based civilization. They are the creators of chocolate. Maya history: the Maya reached their peak power around the 6th century. The main crops that the Maya planted were corn, beans, squash, and cassava. They displayed more advanced traits with their pyramid and city building and inscribing stone with their own language. Maya culture: for fun, the Maya played a game called Maya Ball Game. This game was played for fun and for religious reasons. The Maya culture did worship many gods, to which they did blood sacrifices. They sacrificed chickens and cattle. The Mayans loved jewelry and held jewelry and beauty to high standards. Mayans Capital: the Mayans' capital city was called Tikal, which is located in modern-day Guatemala. Tikal had roughly 100,000 people in the city. The capital city had vast networks of aqueducts which helped water their crops, themselves, and their livestock. Mayan Education: the Mayans created the first written language in the history of the world. They had many advances in the medical field and also had a very accurate calendar. Inca History: the Inca built their empire through their massive military and their great leaders. The Inca had extensive road systems throughout their entire empire. The empire had absorbed many smaller empires, but still maintained to keep a successful empire. Inca culture. The Inca had a universal religion and language for their empire. The Incas were able to keep such a large empire with so many different ethnic groups because of their well-developed social structure. Their empire was based around agriculture and military might. Incas. The Incas' capital city was called Cusco, which is located in modern-day Peru. Cusco had a population of about 150,000 people. In this city, if the Incas saw the building as having value, they covered it in gold. Incas Education. The Incas had their own language as well. They also had a government that was more advanced than those in Europe. The Incas were very agriculturist. They built terraces so that they can grow plants on the sides of mountains. The end. Work cited. I used the following while researching my topic. History.com/Aztecs/Maya/Inca. I also used SlideShare, Dukesters, KnowledgeNuts, Minka Aztec, Peoplof.ur Everyday Life, and KidInfo. If you would like to check out these websites out, please click on the links on the slide.